Good evening, everybody. This is Chris from the 365. I'm out here at what people are calling Mount Spillway, so I thought I'd give you guys a look at what the construction site looks like near the diversion pool. So, here we go. I'm gonna bring us up high because there's some wires over in that area. Whoa, I'm lost. There we go. Okay, so what you're looking at right in the middle of your screen is what a very, very funny constituent said during one of the Oroville meetings. That is what we are calling Mount Spillway. So that is the debris pile that they have managed to take from below the spillway, and that is now over just off of what is this, Cherokee Road, I believe. There we go. I hope you guys can see the feed well. We're gonna fly around a bit. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna cross right over that. I can actually get a little lower so you guys can get a little bit better view. Tell me if the audio cuts out or anything. There we go. So that is a beautiful sunset picture of the newly constructed Mount Spillway. If you can see, off to the right is the Diversion Dam, and I'll fly us over that. You can see they're actively working on that spoil pile there. And just for some fun, one fly us out a little ways. We'll go for the diversion pool so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at. There we go. I want to fly carefully here. I happen to know that there's some wires. We don't want to run into anything. Get you a nice view over the diversion pool. We are right now at 200 feet off the ground, 185 actually. We're going to go up a little bit because I can see that crane there. Get it at cool 200 feet. There we go. These are the very nice people who are helping clear out all of the mess that's down below the spillway. Can everybody hear the audio okay? Fly us over here and out over the river a ways. Awesome, Carolyn. We're going to stay up high because we don't want to cause anybody any trouble here. Whoa. Okay, so we are looking towards the train bridge that crosses the Feather River on the diversion pool. We're going to fly up that way a little ways. because just past that is where they're currently working. What we're coming towards right there is the 2 barges. Well, it looks like actually 3 barges that are in the river. We're going to take a look at those. As you can see, it's a gorgeous sunset right now. It was a beautiful day today, a little windy. But heck, Oroville, we've already gone through way worse than wind, right? It was a gorgeous day. There we go. We're getting over towards... So if you can see, that barge is actually working right there. Very cool. I just so happened to have flown near one of these when they were actually not functioning, when they were down for a little while. And one of the barges is called the Phyllis, which is my kid's mother's name. So that was an interesting little side thought there. So we're 200 feet above that barge. I'm going to get us down 50 more feet just so we can get a little bit better view. Kind of follow it in and you can see what they're doing on their work there. There we go. I really like taking the drone out for these kind of things because it really gives us just a feeling of what their actual work is. Well, I should probably tell you about the river levels. Right now that's a beautiful tranquil 8,000 cubic feet a second. They are planning on opening the spillway back up Wednesday. They'll start ramping up Wednesday at, I believe, 9 in the morning, up to 30,000 cubic feet a second. I know that distresses
Hello, everyone. I'm recording this actually in Silmaron Studios because due to technical difficulties, we lost the audio feed. So I'm going to be narrating this for you. So like I was saying before, that distresses the farmers when they've raised and lowered the levels of the spillway quickly. That makes it so that apparently the banks can fall in and they lose equipment or it floods their fields. So that can be very, very bad for them. Anyway, you can see down in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see some of the rock trucks coming on. What we're looking at is the pond that has been filled in there. They do have plans to repair that pond once they're done with all this. So they're going to completely revamp it, get it back to better than its former state. And that's great for us to know. It is a bummer that they had to fill it in, but that was the only place that they could do that, because if you noticed, that is just before the train bridge, and that is as far down as they could bring the barges. So right now we're getting an overview of the entire area there. Going to go back towards the spoil pile that they have there, or what I like to call is Mount Spillway now. That's, as I said earlier, that was done by one of the constituents at one of the other DWR meetings. So I'm going to try to stay high above those high tension wires you see down below. Those can cause havoc with drones, and if I remember correctly, it did on this flight. You can see that there's people working even as we speak there. We got a little jump in the video because we lost communications with the drone there. But you can see there, that is a beautiful sunlight view of the new Mount Spillway. Just pan you around a tiny bit. Let you just drink that in. What you see in the right-hand corner is that bridge is the bridge that is Cherokee Road, I believe. I'll go over the actual debris here. Kind of point us. Right now we're pointing in towards Thermalito. Giving an overflight to that canal is called the Diversion Canal, I believe. That is what feeds the Thermalito forebay and then the Thermalito afterbay. I think that in the next day or so we'll take a flight there Get you turned back around here so you can see the entire layout. The train bridge is in the center of the view there, up at the top center. Kind of back out over this debris pile, this immense debris pile. This flight was requested by a listener. I believe that was Richard Waugh. So, Richard, if you're watching this one's for you. Just back it up a little more. Just a gorgeous day. Nice. Another sunlit view of Mount Spillway right there. I hope that if you live near this area that you enjoy this video and you can see why they've blocked off the area. There's a lot of work going on there. A lot of good work. And this is one of, I believe, 3 piles. They had estimated that there was 1.75 million cubic feet of debris. They have revised that estimate up to 2 million cubic feet of debris. So they still have quite a bit to take out. They're at as of this flight, they're at 1.65 million cubic feet of debris removed. And they have plans to use this debris to rebuild the spillway itself. So that's why they've kept them in these piles along the river. This pile is obviously right near the train bridge. Then there's, I believe, 2 piles in kind of a step formation right near the dam. Okay, that's me. I'm the little dot in the center of the screen. I'll fly it back, and that will end this video for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And you'll be watching this from the YouTube channel, so make sure you give that a subscription too. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.